Ready, set, here we are, ladies, gentlemen, and all of the above. We are ready to bring you Al in. Things are actually going to work this time.
Yep.
Hopefully. I don't, yeah, I guess I should.
There you go. Oh god, the PS4 is on fire! It's all coming down. Yeah, this is the big 1-year anniversary show. It's been a great year. We've seen a lot of great action, and Weird Al, our men's champion, is approaching himself. He's very close to having had his men's title the entire time.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. We could be coming up on a year anniversary. I guess that's what an anniversary is. It's a year. But we could be coming up on the anniversary of the Weird Al title reign. But Weird Al has to get through tonight first.
Yeah, he's got big challenges, big hills to climb tonight.
And so let's start with our first match of the evening. An exciting return of Crash Bandicoot taking on a newcomer to the AHHWF arena, the Penguin.
Yeah, it feels like just last week that we saw Crash, but it's actually been much longer. Crash has not been featured in AHWF since Extreme Rules.
Hey, find the record of it happening, I
dare you. You can't prove he's been here.
As far as I'm concerned, he hasn't been here in a while.
But yeah, last time we saw Crash, he beat his nemesis, the Beast, in a submission match, which was quite impressive. If you recall the history between those two, Crash was undefeated. He was building up an impressive streak, and then Beast ripped his leg in half, essentially, in a submission match. Made him tap out and put him on the bench for a while. Then Crash came back, made the Beast tap out, and yeah, he's riding that wave high. And you know, if Crash can make the Beast tap out, I have a feeling the Penguin will be light work, especially with the Crash's best friend, the Hulk. I don't know why I said the Crash. I think maybe he's picking some things up from his best friend, the Hulk. But yeah, it'll be good to see everyone except Riley's favorite Bandicoot.
Yeah, and Hops in the chat noticing that Crash has had some facial work done. Yeah, this is a remastered Crash. So remastered and ready for in-ring competition, which I think begins
soon.
I gotta say, Crash is gonna have to be pretty careful not to get cut on how edgy Penguin is looking tonight.
That is the kind of insightful commentary we're happy to have you here to provide, Judge Birch.
Of course. I've been looking forward to this all week.
Also notice the drum sets for the Al In stage. Musician that Weird Al is.
Drum sets?
Yeah, drum sets on the side of the stage.
Crash got bigger. Crash got muscles.
I like 2019 nice. Crash with the track bands, the joggers.
I see the drum set now. That was a nice touch. Yeah, this brand new arena for Al In here tonight. It's a big fucking night. 1 year
at the Steinhammer Ballroom.
The Steinhammer Ballroom.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Go, Verge. The Edgelord himself.
Is that Jim Sterling? No, for real, he looks just like Jim Sterling.
You're gonna have to tell me who that is.
Fat video game reviewer on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Look at Penguin's corpse-like skin under that mask.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping they keep the mask on the wrestle.
Yeah, ew.
We have already more than hit our quota of strange supernatural beings whose hands can go inside of their bodies and have weird things going on their faces, Penguin. We do not need whatever is happening under that mask.
Ooh, impressive, jumping over the top rope there to get there.
Penguin's surprisingly agile and letting us know he's come in peace. I feel like that's a lie.
I don't trust him.
He did have the hand behind his back, which I can only assume means he had the fingers crossed.
Ew.
Verge.
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't prepare myself for that.
And here we go. I hope you're all prepared for some fucking action, because Al In starts now.
Keep him away from my title.
Go over to Brian, separating Penguin, just taking a straight fucking blow to the face from Crash.
And here we see how Penguin's back is able to fuse with the ring rope.
Yeah, Penguin seems to be, like, immaterial, and I don't know how Crash is gonna...
Shouldn't he be hanging with those Eldritch mutant turtles?
I'm not convinced...
I think I just had a stroke.
I'm not convinced that the Penguin wasn't created and brought here by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The agility from Crash,
Oh, look at this.
that we've come to know and love, and that big swing neck breaker. Crash has not lost a step in the, like, 3 months he's been gone. Oh, there's a big back body drop from Penguin.
Well, Crash and Hulk, you know, have been up there in the Canadian mountains training, getting ready for the return of AHHWF.
You know, Crash, Bubby, I love you, but the turtle level in your remaster was complete horseshit.
Look at what we just witnessed at a Crash. He's having a hell of a first night back. Backflipping out of that suplex with the Penguin and clotheslining him right over the ropes to the floor.
Hey, it's great this contest so far. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Crash is beating the shit out of the Penguin.
If I remember correctly, Penguin's not a young guy.
No, I think he might be the oldest member on the roster unless you count the ageless, faceless turtles.
Yeah, that's true.
Who are time immortal.
Well, they will always be teenagers.
Yeah, that's true. You actually outsmarted me on that one. I think you're right and I'm wrong. Crash is really favoring those elbows, and I can't lie, it's really fun to watch. Oh wow, can't knock him down, that big boy.
What a big boy.
Big Penguin season gets you one.
Don't worry, he's a big boy.
Oh, Penguin wanted a little more. I don't know, if I was Penguin, I probably would have just laid down and taken the 3 count on this one.
Yeah, Penguin not showing a ton of, oh my god, he just slapped Crash right across the face.
Taste out of his mouth.
And those nasty kicks. This little suit-wearing fuck is starting to...
Oh my god. I take it back. Penguin had a game plan this whole time.
He was like, I'll let him pin me, let him get a 1 count, and then I'm just going to murder him.
And Riley in the chat telling Penguin, oh my god, Riley's the best name of those kicks, the happy feet. And desiring Penguin to take Crash to Antarctica, which is maybe what's happening here. Maybe Penguin, you know, he has those layers with, like, you know, animals and shit, mostly penguins, but maybe he wants a Bandicoot for his collection.
Why would you take him to Antarctica?
Oh wow, look at that innovative shin breaker. Or that's not the shins, that's not anatomy.
A knee breaker.
Those are that's a knee breaker. Penguin applying an STF. Look at the technician Penguin. That's not something I anticipated out of this guy.
You know, when I think of great wrestling technicians, I think guys like Daniel Bryan, Chris Benoit, Penguin.
When you started saying Daniel Bryan, I thought you were going to say Daniel DeVito.
Daniel DeVito.
A vicious
no.
power bomb, a vicious Penguin bomb, right on the reinforced steel center of that ring. Longtime fans, oh no, look at this.
Oh, get out of the way there, coworker Brian.
A low bridge of his own followed by a big snap power slam. Again, eagle-eyed fans will recognize that martini glass logo in the center is the steel reinforcement in the ring from when Beast and Donald Duck broke the ring. So that's the hardest part of the ring to land on.
That was the OMG moment in AHHWF
I think
history.
this one's over.
There we go.
That's the remaster. This could be it.
Oh, not quite.
Yeah, Penguin is not much of an offensive competitor, but he's a fucking tank. He is sustaining a ton of damage from Crash.
This pale-faced motherfucker is one
Crash, roll out.
I don't think Crash can hear you, Ben.
Oh, an impressive counter there, though.
Yeah, Hulk was impressed.
Well, Hulk just wants to root for his friend.
You know what, I gotta say, I don't approve of the pale-faced motherfucker as Verge called the Penguin a second ago, but I like the moxie that Penguin showed off because so far in this match, 2 or 3 times, he's done to Crash what Crash has done to him. Big senton.
Oh my god.
That's gonna break the ribs. You can't land on a Bandicoot like that with no consequences. They're fragile animals.
Oh, but taking a
on the
tumble.
outside. Yeah,
writhing in pain there on the outside.
Crash trying to create some space, give himself time to recover and get back on the offensive here.
Also, pale-faced mother clucker.
Oh, okay. Wait, am I not allowed to curse on YouTube anymore?
No, he's a bird.
No, it's really
Oh,
good
okay,
fun.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Hobbs.
Y'all can't censor me mid-show.
I love Wild Hobbs. Penguin attacking the arm. Penguin, you know, is a methodical competitor. Putting the hand in the mouth. You've heard of a fish hook, but that's something else entirely.
Penguin hook?
I mean, you could say that if you wanted. Crash's neck looks like there's something going on back there.
You think Crash is working this match with a broken freaking neck?
Fucking look how derpy Crash looks like he's like dragged around by the head. I'm sorry. These are serious competitors and I need to treat them with the respect they deserve. I'm just a human being.
That was a 3-count, ref. What are you doing?
Wait, Perch, whose side are you on here? Crash is a fan favorite, a legend in this
But that was,
business.
okay, I'm not trying to pick sides here, but that was an obvious 3-count.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What is this?
Oh,
no. The Cluckina Cup. Oh, what?
The
Cluckina Clutch.
Coquina clutch?
What's the name of that move?
The Cluckina Clutch. I almost said the Cuckina Clutch.
It's a bad name for a move.
Why it's not the name.
And there's a
Oh, another submission. And
Laura arm bar.
a wing bar.
What did you just say?
It's a Fujiwara arm bar. I don't know any bird words that start with an F. Falcon, but
Crash taking a breather.
that seems pretty heelish to me.
You know, we don't have faces and heels here, Purge. We just have great competitors. Crash.
Wait,
Right on the
a
hardest
second
part of the
ago,
ring.
Crash utilizing the former hardest part of the ring.
a
Ben.
second
Well,
ago
that's
you were chastising me for taking the heel side.
Well, no, I credit courtesy for taking the pale face mother clucker side.
I'm gonna tell Luigi you misnamed him again.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, Penguin showing that he can hang with one of HHW's best here. I think maybe we all doubted him. Big
Oh, Hulk is dismayed right now.
Yeah, I gotta think that Crash is living up to whatever strategy those two friends talked to.
I didn't doubt Penguin for a second. If you can find audio of me doubting him, I will delete it in front of you.
And what was that hold he has applied there?
The Birdie Lara arm bar.
It's important to note here. Here we go. The second remaster.
This has got to be it.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow. That powerhouse Penguin.
Penguin saying no thank you.
And the Happy Feet once again. Messing up the googly-eyed face of Crash.
Uh-oh.
Big German suplexes.
When they beat in
suplexes
Arctic
together.
suplexes.
And Arctic suplexes. Everyone else is on the ball tonight, and I am not.
What is Penguin doing?
I don't know, but I was going to point out a minute ago that, here we go, this is a cover. Couldn't be imagining situation here. Crash
This
staying
Bandicoot
alive.
has a family.
This Bandicoot has spunk, this Bandicoot has spirit, and this Bandicoot has the belief of the fans.
And this Penguin has a pale face.
This Penguin has the Coquina Clock.
The Coquina Cluck and the Birdie Wara arm bar.
Is Crash going to submit yet again?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Crash,
god.
it seems like we're seeing a weakness in one of our greatest competitors. I don't know if Crash can handle submissions. It's like a class job, but for people holding parts of your body. Like, that seems to be a definite hole in Crash's game, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say I did not anticipate Crash coming back and losing his first match, especially to the Penguin.
Definitely not the hero's welcome that Crash is expecting coming back to AHHW.
You know what they say when a Bandicoot gets in the ring with a Penguin?
What happens? What's the rest of that phrase?
Well, that's the thing. There isn't a phrase for it. We've never seen anything like this before.
We really haven't. This is all very new to us. Get out of my face.
And Penguin making it clear with that, I icy stare to the camera to all of our fans at home and in the building to let us know he's here to stay. He just beat many of those people in the crowd's hero. Never mind that they're cheering. Don't pay attention to that. People are weird sometimes.
Sometimes they boo the ones they like and they cheer the ones they don't.
They're not cheering, they're all crying while throwing their hands up in the air.
Why?
My God, why?
Well, and speaking of why, I can tell you why we're about to enter the first championship match of the night. First of many. It's because the Trash Man won the time-honored over-the-top rope battle royale that is the way to determine who faces the Judge Burge Overruled champion, who is currently Luigi. And Luigi, you know, one could say that he's disappointed that he and his brother won't be challenging for the tag titles tonight after they lost to the Teenage Mutant Eldritch Turtles last week, 2 weeks ago. But it's going to help Luigi, I think, to be able to focus on one match and one match alone. Because if they had won that match, he'd have to have 2 title matches in one night. So I think now that he can just focus on his title defense against the Trash Man, I think that's going to help the champion here.
Well, and last time that happened, it did not go well for the double champion when it comes to Vegeta. You know, it seems like it's near impossible to retain 2 belts in one night.
I couldn't do it. Could you?
No, I wouldn't want to try. And so that's why I think it's probably better that Luigi gets to focus solely on his championship.
See, I'm personally happy that Luigi's only in one match because the Judge Burge Overruled title is not a side bitch.
Yes, you are. I understand your opinion, and I take it seriously.
Oh, here's the entrance.
Now, while I love Luigi, my money is on the Trash Man tonight.
I think you gotta feel it in your heart that that's the right bet when you watch a phenomenal entrance like this.
Just wait for the part where he eats the trash.
That is how he powers up.
I heard back in the days when he was wrestling in gyms and auditoriums, he would during his matches crawl into the crowd and pick up all the scraps on the floor before eating them and then finishing his opponent.
He's going to be a great fit in AEWF because there's no dirtier floor than an elementary school gymatorium.
That is a very good choice.
You are right.
Trash Man is also, I think, it's worth noting, is a nice man. I think he wants Luigi to be able to just give him his best. I don't think Trash Man want to win in any other circumstance.
Can we just talk about real quick how his pyro made a noise and the noise didn't trail off at all, it just stopped?
And here you are, the man carrying the belt that is named after you, Luigi.
There we go. By the way, because of Luigi, how much have you spent on tires this year?
I have had to replace my tires twice. So much money. All for one mistake. And if there's one mistake, this title could be changing hands tonight.
See that? Someone had a sign asking Luigi to marry them. I
have to say that both these competitors have kick-ass fucking entrance music. Luigi's showing off.
Luigi wants the Trash Man to know, I am more athletic than you. That is exactly what he was saying.
Luigi's like, I don't eat trash, and that's probably overall better for my diet as an athletic competitor.
That's why you can do those flips.
Alright, Overruled Championship on the line. I am really excited about this matchup. It's going to be a real wild card situation because the only time we've seen Trash Man in action was in that 8-man battle royal. So we have no idea how he's going to function as a singles competitor, and we have no idea what his game plan is going to be against the Pied Plumber Luigi.
You know, interesting too, Trash Man in a tag team on the Indies with a wrestler called Wildcard.
Yes.
So it's interesting that you say that.
You know, man, I appreciate that you're such a student in the game. You know, you're really like filling in the holes in my game tonight.
You know, I love studying wrestling history.
As do I. Luigi! Look at the intense...
It sounds like somebody else is getting their tires sliced tonight.
Look at the intense look of determination that I hate when it's aimed at me. I do not like...
Trash Man going, yep, that's the title.
That's the title.
Trashman correctly identifying the prize he's aiming for tonight, and I honestly think that's a big step towards winning and achieving your goals, is to be able to identify them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want.
Yeah, and you know, this belt has a,
Jesus.
oh wow, I was going to give a whole history lesson here, but Trashman just immediately...
Look at this Trashman, happy, real pleased with
You
himself.
arrogant son of a bitch.
He's excited to be here, bro. He's like a brand new competitor, and he's getting a rude awakening, not the warmest welcome to HHWF from the current champion. I think this is waking up something in Luigi, and yeah, he's not pleased with this newbie coming in and making him look a fool.
Yeah, Luigi with the obvious size advantage here, but you know, the Trashman's known for anything, being a little crafty.
Yeah, Trashman, honestly, like, he's showing his propensity as a brawler here. Luigi might have more like wrestling experience, but as far as just someone who's gonna have a fucking knockdown and drag out fight, Trashman's holding his own.
Yeah, well, you know, Trashman from the mean streets of Philadelphia that's birthed such great fighters as, you know, Rocky Balboa.
And the other one.
And the
There's
other
probably
one.
more than
There's
him.
probably more. I was going to say Adonis Creed too, but I realized he's not from Philadelphia.
Wait, which Rocky is Rocky Balboa? Is he Rocky 1, 2, 3, or 4?
All of them.
Oh.
And more.
Oh. Didn't know that one man could do 4 different Rockies.
Have you played Kingdom Hearts? Rocky says. Anyway, Trashman fighting back out of that hold.
Is it true there's a guy in Kingdom Hearts named Xenomorph?
Almost. Big
Go with that hip
attack
check there in the corner.
Yep. Trashman using all parts of his body as a weapon. And a big mild bomb out of the corner. Trashman, it's interesting, he wrestles in glasses. Not something you see every
Well,
day.
you know, there's a strategy to it because most people wouldn't hit a guy with glasses.
That's true, but Luigi, you know, is a little bit of a scallywag. We've seen that he's not worried about that. He slammed those glasses into the steps a minute ago.
Unlike you guys, I got the inside scoop with Trashman. I was speaking with him earlier. He said the way he keeps his glasses on is he literally just staples them to his head.
That's hardcore.
It is.
Yeah, maybe Trashman should be going after Shaggy next.
Well, let's see him win the Judge Burge title and then we'll talk.
Well, and so as I was going to say earlier, you know, Judge Bird's title, the Overruled Championship, you know, it's got a real storied history behind it. We have a count here. Luigi kicking out. And, you know, many of the competitors that have won that belt have gone on to great things.
That's true.
You know, there's a lot of history there. So this could be the thing that catapults the Trashman to stardom.
Yeah, and honestly, you can say the same for Luigi now that he's had a stint as champion too, because the person that Luigi beat for the belt, Trunks, is now the main event tonight.
Yeah.
Challenging for the HHWF Men's Championship. So let
the fans not at home not forget that Trunks is in that match because Mr. Clean is a dickhead.
Yes. We should also not let them forget, for my sake, that Trunks is in it because Luigi beat him for the title. He's not currently the Judge Bird's champion. Big sleeper slam from the plumber.
I think you would save 2 of your tires tonight.
I can only hope so. I don't have the money to do it again. Luigi's showing why he's the champion. I think, you know, Trashman's definitely having a good effort.
Oh, flying elbow, nobody home, Trashman out of the way.
Yeah, that's a definite error. I was about to compliment Luigi on his what I'm interpreting as he's kind of like been dominating for the most part here tonight, but yeah, that's gonna cost him.
Trashman has Luigi out on the outside now. I don't know exactly what he's gonna try and do out here. Except not be able to run more than 2 fucking feet.
Well, you know, Trashman not known for his cardio. He has other strengths. Big Russian leg sweep combination on those mats.
I heard the Trashman talk some pretty good trash talk.
Yeah? What'd he say?
Said, fuck you, kid.
You know, maybe that's why Luigi's so angry here tonight. You know, that would set anybody off. I understand that. The chat looks like they're rooting for Trashman here tonight. They're looking to see a new champion.
That's because the chat will always agree with Judge Burge.
You're pulling for trash man here tonight?
I said it at the beginning of the match!
I'm sorry, I got...
Who are you?
Oh no, the chat is divided. I've seen people pulling for trash man. I've seen people pulling for Luigi.
If you're rooting for Luigi, I'm gonna send you to jail.
I've also seen just the word egg. So, the chat's a fun place to be. Wild Hops is still pulling for Nick Wild from last week. Unfortunately, that's not how losing works, but I understand the sentiment.
I will say, I do think Luigi could use an egg in these shrine tournaments.
I think so too.
Oh my god.
A big
huge two-handed choke slam. And a butt bomb.
Yep, that'll do it right there.
Trashman taking a knee though, that bad cardio coming into play. Does he have enough gas left in the tank to finish this off?
I have heard that the trash man will put trash in his trunks just to make his butt bombs that much more powerful.
Well, that's just smart. You
Luigi
gotta
going up top.
Is this it?
Oh my god!
Gigantic.
Stomped him right on the throat.
Gigantic Goomba stomp. I don't know if Trash Man kick out of that. Yeah, no. Nothing against Trash Man. He won the right to be here. He put up a good fight. It was a good match. Good for a singles effort, but not many people can survive Luigi's finisher.
You did. You tried your best, Trash Man. They got some eggs waiting for you in the back. You're gonna be fine.
You are gonna be fine. Trash Man's gonna live to fight another day. I think he's gonna come back and have a good run here in HHWF. I believe in this short little bald man. I believe in him.
All we can hope is that he takes this loss tonight and learns from it and applies everything he did learn to his, next strategy.
What do you think is the biggest takeaway from Trash Man here tonight?
I think the main thing is that Trash Man needs to learn a little more technique.
I think so too.
I think there's a lot of raw talent there, and I think there's a lot of real brawling ability, not a lot of wrestling technique.
I also think that's just more bricks in the ass. Like if you're gonna do the thing where you load up the tights and sit on someone, like more bricks.
Yeah, more bricks. Throw some jagged aluminum in that trash.
My favorite Alanis Morissette song. And still your judge versus champion, Luigi.
Hey, you didn't fuck it up this time.
I didn't fuck it up. I value my life.
And here we are with the Tag Team Championship match.
Did you say championship?
Probably.
That's what it's going to be if the TMET wins it.
Yeah, I know we're supposed to be unbiased, but...
Look.
I often remember that we're supposed to be unbiased.
I try and be as unbiased as possible, but these guys turned my wife into a horse.
Yeah, when someone you love is turned into a horse, there's not really much you can do.
They have threatened to rip open the space-time continuum and throw me in it.
Yeah, I think they've personally offended each and every one of us, and I think that, the audience is just going to have to understand.
You know what? I'm just going to come out and say it. I don't care that they lost their faces.
Hey, you can quote me on that. Yeah, I'm hoping that the power of love is able to stop these cold-blooded guys.
I sure as hell hope so too.
I have to believe that it can, because if I can't believe that, then what is the point of any of this?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
If we can't believe in love, then what can we believe in?
Look at these two, they look so happy, and then you look at these assholes, and there's nothing there.
We don't know what they look. They're unpredictable.
How do they see? Do they sense things?
I think
it's like
more
a bat's like echolocation.
I think it's more of a sense. I think they are beyond seeing. They've ascended past seeing.
Oh, it's interesting, like some sort of Star Trek character.
I'm just getting word from some of our backstage correspondents that there was a conflict between the Teenage Eldritch Turtles earlier tonight and a friend of Love Type Connection, Bulbasaur. And, Raphael used his mind powers to rip off Bulbasaur's legs.
No!
Oh, no. This is a family program.
No!
I think this has got a bit more personal for Love Type Connection.
Yeah, I think you'd have to say so. So, to recap for anyone who, doesn't remember or hasn't been with us for the past few weeks, This is as a result of, at the last pay-per-view back in November, these two teams clashed in a tables match, and there's some controversy about the finish. So, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wanted another shot at the titles. They had a 3-week-long feud with the Mario Bros, which they came out on top of, earning them the right to be here tonight and challenge Love Type Connection once again. The two key differences in this rematch: one, not a tables match, straight up tag team match. Two, and I think this is the difference maker, all 4 members of this hellish family are going to be present. And if you watch the build up to this show, you'll know that I think has created some serious odds in their favor. Michelangelo, known to pull coworker Brian, our referee, out of the ring to prevent his brothers from being pinned.
How do we stay on air with shit this creepy?
I don't know. I think we're about to lose our TV PG rating, though.
Well, we're definitely going to lose if I keep saying shit.
Everybody gets one.
This chilling entrance never gets any easier to watch. It just makes your skin crawl, and it also makes you thankful you have facial features.
I used to hate noses, and now I appreciate my nose.
So the two of this faction that will actually be competing tonight are Leonardo and Donatello in the blue and purple, respectively.
That is just scary.
Yeah, fog and smoke filling the arena as these Eldritch gods make their way into the Al In Steinhammer arena.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yes. And Raphael letting loose that wild energy that he's been scaring me with for the past few weeks.
Raphael moshes so hard, drive you insane.
Wild Hops in the chat. Dorothy wanted to go home, the Lion wanted a heart, the Scarecrow wanted a brain, but the Turtles only want your heart, preferably still beating in their hands.
Oh, God.
And that no music means one thing.
Love Type Connection is here.
Your heroes and mine are Movie Club Tag Team Champions. The power of love brought these two together, and it's going to hopefully bring them to keeping these belts for another night. These two, you know, their music might be silent, but their love is deafening.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. They don't need entrance music because you can just feel the energy when they enter the room.
You know, these two, I'm happy, are back on the same page. I mean, they never off the same page, but I know Charmander is having some doubts about himself after a slight error that led to them losing to the Mario Bros. In the first week back this new season. But, you know, they took some time to recoup. I think Charmander looks confident here tonight, which is going to be key. Squirtle is maybe the more consistently confident member of the team. Charmander, you know, gets rattled when mistakes are made. But I think that Squirtle's been a good input to Charmander. It looks like they're ready to fucking do this shit tonight.
Let's hope they are ready for this dastardly team of Eldritch gods.
This might be the greatest threat to Love Type Connection's titles thus far in their reign. Because there's one thing when you're fighting Eldritch Gods and there's a threat of being put through a table, but it's another when there's 4 of them.
Combined weight of 350
I gotta say, the Movie Club tag titles might be my favorite looking titles in the HWF.
TNT in the chat did just say that the Movie Club tag belts are, quote, so good.
Oh, there you go.
Validated.
I'm also hearing Churnerger and Nurnger Turners. Coworker Brian inspecting those belts, making sure he's got the right ones, doesn't want a La La Land situation on his hands. The crowd is there's kind of an eerie hush over the building.
Well, yeah, they're just in anticipation of what could happen.
I mean, the Eldritch gods are probably using some sort of magic to literally suck all the air out of the building.
They're taking their voices away like Ursula. Quick tag from Charmander to make up that rough start, getting knocked down by Leonardo right away. I think that's a good strategy. That's smart.
Well, that's what I think they know that the only way they're going to win this is if they are both working in tandem.
Absolutely.
You know, it's hard enough when in a lot of times these situations it's going to be 1-on-4 if they get you on their side of the ring. You know, so you got to at least try to make it 2-on-4.
Yeah, it's absolutely going to take teamwork, quick tags back and forth, you know, kind of strategy about when to tag, and absolutely, to your point, keeping it on that side of the ring, far away from the turtles.
You know what they say, it takes 2 to tango and it takes 4 to send you to the dark realm.
And that's already in question here tonight, because Squirtle wound up on the wrong side of the ring.
Oh, huge back.
Huge double
By
back
the
body
turtles.
drop. And Donatello knew exactly where to put that boot in that shell, considering he's got one of his own.
That's one thing. Usually Squirtle will have an advantage because of the shell. But where's that advantage when he's facing 2 other competitors that have shells as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
They know how to work around getting damaged by that.
I almost said the playing field is leveled, and then I remembered they're gods. The playing field was never close to being leveled.
Yeah. Love type connection really doesn't have any sort of advantage going into this match.
And yet, I don't really feel comfortable calling them the underdogs, because they are our tag team champions, and they beat Vegeta and Trunks to win those titles, and they've beaten everyone else in their way since.
But can they beat literal gods?
I mean, that's what we're going to find out here tonight at this wonderful pay-per-view event, Al In. Big fist drop from Charmander.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if maybe they asked Kratos for any tips on how to fight gods.
That's true, you know, and I bet Kratos was real mean to them.
Probably didn't help them too much.
I don't see Kratos getting along with Love Type, despite their best efforts.
Kratos is retired from fighting gods. How would you feel if somebody came up to you and was asking about your old job all day?
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, Kratos did lose the original movie club tag titles, so probably still a little upset about that.
Charmander putting Donatello into their corner, delivering a big clothesline. Putting a big footy on that elbow. Here we go, more teamwork from the champs. Drop toe hold, elbow just below the shell, it looked like. So again, to your point, Judge Burge, knowing what to do and what not to do with a shelled competitor.
Hey, shells no shells.
Some people in the chat are missing thick Squirtle, but you know, I think Squirtle is moving around a little bit better at this new weight. I think it's what they wanted for their strategy this season.
The man took it upon himself to get in a shape that he was happy with.
Oh.
You can't knock the guy for it.
Squirtle getting dropped right on the jaw across that turnbuckle with Weird Al's visage on it. And Leonardo calling on the strength of his otherworldly powers and then choking Squirtle. Do you need to do both? You can either call on your otherworldly abilities or you can choke somebody. I think doing both is just uncalled for.
I mean, the man can choke a guy without using his hands.
And without using otherworldly abilities, too.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
I mean, the TMET, they want these titles. They believe that they should already have these titles. They believe that they are the rightful champions. And so, at this point, they're like, we're done fucking around.
can you imagine the nightmare scenario if the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles not only beat Love Type Connection and win the new Club Tag Team titles, but if they decide that should apply to all the titles in HSWF? I hate to think about this family spilling out into other divisions because they're already. What is this? Charmander.
Oh my
What the?
God.
Massive Charmander.
Big Falcon era from up and over the apron.
Oh, and taking the turnbuckle off, distracting Brian.
I think they were worried that Charmander might be able to pin Leonardo after that big Falcon arrow. Total elimination. There we go. That's Love Type's signature move. Here we go. Charmander, no!
Charmander, what are you doing?
Oh no, this is exactly the kind of thing I was talking about earlier. Charmander is known to occasionally make, an odd mistake.
Charmander, get your eyes out of your butthole.
And, luckily it didn't cost him the match. Luckily, he'll have another shot at it, but highly questionable. I just hope that Charmander's confidence isn't shaken by that. Here we go.
Real quick, I just want to point out how great Love Connection has been at cutting off the ring and not allowing the Turtles to get back into their form.
Here we go.
Oh
my God.
So
you
close.
see Squirtle went over there thinking that he was going to have to stop a run-in from one of the turtles, and then saw that there was nobody coming in, turns his back, that's when they attack.
Yep.
Very, very smart by those turtles.
I hate to give it to him, but they are crafty. Wow. Uh-oh. Leonardo's setting up for something. What is this? Could this be it? Here it is. The Sister April.
Oh no, Charmander!
Sister April and Charmander all alone. The turtles going to the ring and surviving.
Charmander out.
Charmander showing grit. True grit. John Wayne.
And Charmander right now managing to get out of it. Charmander for a while there was in the part of the ring that we were saying they needed to really avoid, staying out of that turtle territory.
Charmander fun is wearing down their opponents with those cornered clotheslines. So far the turtles haven't had an answer for it. They've had to watch each other take the move. They haven't figured out how to get away from it. Also, you know, I'm happy to say it, but it looks like so far Raphael and Michelangelo are staying out of it this time.
So far.
I don't.
You also can never tell. Maybe they're trying to influence the ref with their mind powers.
That's true. Oh, Raphael getting restless. And yet another choke. These fucking mean-ass turtles. Teenage mean-ass Eldritch turtles.
Teenage Mutant Eldritch dickheads.
You know, the abbreviation gets kind of fucked up, but alright. Man, the turtles are all in control of Charmander right now, bashing the back of their head against the ground.
This is not a good place to be right now.
Donatello going up top. I don't know if we've seen this out of him before.
Oh,
Big
Charmander!
missed elbow. Tonight is the night of missed top rope elbow drops. Drink every time someone misses a top rope elbow drop.
They're high-risk maneuvers.
It's true. High risk, high reward. Donatello building up some momentum in the corner, taunting Charmander, picking him back up, and does a straight right hand.
Kick to the gut, face lock, reversal.
Charmander getting out of there. Into the corner.
Charmander should really look at getting a tag here soon.
I think so too. I think it's about time to take a breather. Oh, here we go. Is he going for it again? This big in and out, or out and in Falcon Arrow.
I think he is, and he hits.
That is a hell of a maneuver. I don't know where Charmander picked that up, but I'm a fan.
Charmander's been studying.
Wild Hop said that Charmander used Play Dead and it was super effective. Which it even worked on us. We thought he was running out of steam. Also, Sam Hayes in the chat saying, choke him with your shell, which is an interesting strategy. Oh, no. Oh, God.
What a pile driver.
That move should be banned. That move shouldn't even be legal here.
Oh, dragging
They're gods.
Charmander.
How are you going to stop them?
That's a great point.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
This might be all Charmander can handle. A pile driver from Donatello, and now whatever Leonardo is setting up for.
And they're just choking him.
This is hard to watch. I'm gonna be honest. This is. Here we go. Get that tag. Get the tag to Squirrel. Save yourself.
Squirrel, get up on the apron.
Charmander setting up for something here.
Here we go. That big fire breath. Whatever the fuck Charmander's Pokemon move's called. Squirrel get in to break up the. Oh no. Squirtle wasn't able to get to Donatello in time, but Charmander did.
These Pokemon just cannot handle these guys.
I think they can. Charmander just laid out both Leonardo and Donatello. And a big DDT. Here we go. Charmander's building up some momentum. Oh no. Fucking Raphael playing with the turnbuckle, going to distract Brian. They're trying. Oh no. Leonardo using Charmander to knock Squirtle off the apron and then taking him back to his corner. Big hip toss. And Raphael sliding a chair into the ring. And Brian doesn't see it. There we go. Yep, Brian noticing. And Charmander makes the tag. But no. Raphael is arguing with Brian. Leonardo wedging the chair in the corner, but Squirtle, yes.
Backfires.
Squirtle's such a good guy.
Dropping him on that turnbuckle. That chair is still sitting there, like Chekhov's chair.
So close.
We're getting one hell of a match here at Al In right now.
Absolutely. Big jumping headbutt from Squirtle.
I honestly feel bad for whatever match has to follow this.
This could be it. Squirtle has a hard head. Leonardo surviving. You gotta wonder what's gonna happen with that chair in the corner if Brian doesn't get to it soon. Thank you very much, Brian. He threw it so fast.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Nope, leaving you up to hang.
Here we go, the third total elimination from Love Type
This
Connection.
has gotta be it. Squirtle.
Now Squirtle can stay in there to run interference. He missed it. He tried to grab Donatello and he missed. Love Type is having a real hard time tonight with running interference when they're going for the pin because they have to know as a team that a team like Teenage Mutant Ninja Eldritch are going to run in and try to break up those pins. So they're trying to cut them off at the pass, but it's not working out for them.
Cut them off at the pass.
I hate that
cliche.
I hate that wrongly quoted cliche. And another big flamethrower fire breath from Charmander. And they did it!
And Love Type retains!
That's going to be a real big boost to Charmander's self-esteem because not only did he help them... The greatest love I've ever known indeed. Charmander kept the titles for Love Type Connection and all by their lonesome because Squirtle was incapacitated on the outside. I'm so happy to see this. Good has vanquished evil, love has vanquished Eldritch hate, and all is right here in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hey, you dumb Eldritch gods. Fuck you, give me my wife back.
Seismic toss. Good call, Haas. That's probably what that is. And here you go, the champ's celebrating. Look at Charmander! I am really happy to see Charmander strutting his stuff, feeling himself. You love for an anxious mess like Charmander to feel like they can let loose in a big moment like this. We said it ourselves as the biggest challenge they've ever faced, and they came out on top. Hell yeah! Charmander twerking, Squirtle throwing it in a fucking circle. This is awesome.
Yeah, twirl those hips.
Here's to the greatest love I've ever known. There's never been
That
a
brings
more...
a tear to your eye.
It really truly does.
What a tag team title match.
Yeah, that was a hell of a match. I honestly, I wasn't sure how I was going to go for the champions, and I'm really happy that they came out on top. And here we go, yet another title match, the AHHWF losing big hardcore championship, but tonight, there will be no hardcore rules. Shaggy is looking to prove to Wario, and I think more importantly to himself and his fans, that he can win a match without the use of weapons or bending the rules. And I think this is going to be a really important night for Shaggy. Not only does he have to win and retain his title and his undefeated streak against Wario, who put up a great fight against him the first week of this new season, but there's also a personal stake in this. It's not just I want to win, it's I want to show the world something about myself.
A win in this match could be one of the biggest moments in Shaggy's career.
Yeah, and I'm seeing in the chat that Shaggy doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. And I think that's the way we all feel, as fans and broadcasters. But like a competitor like Shaggy, their legacy is important to them. And I think some of his athletes, they don't look at it the same way we do. We look at it as like Shaggy is an adored competitor who is undefeated and the hardcore champion. What more could you want? But if Shaggy's not content to let that happen, if someone stakes, questionability in his legacy, he's going to want to prove that he's got what it takes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
You ready for everybody to hear the music that you were freaking out about?
Yes, I actually really am. Unbeknownst to all of you, because until tonight you've not been able to hear the music, Shaggy has awesome fucking entrance music. But first, we have to see Wario. And this is the arrival of the #1 contender to the Hardcore Championship. And, you know, it's not an ideal way to earn yourself a title shot or a rematch, but you have to hand it to Wario that he knew exactly how to handle this. He came into HHWF, he lost his match against Shaggy, and then wormed his way into getting a rematch. He used Shaggy's emotions against him, and outsmarted him, frankly, in some ways, you know, by questioning Shaggy's integrity, saying he never gives rematches that are one-on-one, and saying he can't win with no rules. I think he kind of got Shaggy to forget that, like, you know, he doesn't owe Wario a rematch because he beat him already. But, you know, that's Wario's bag here, maybe. That's maybe what sets Wario apart from other competitors, is that they're really playing 3D chess here.
Well, that's yeah. Wario's been able to get in the mind of Shaggy, and yeah, play some 3D chess, a little fifth dimension checkers.
It's gonna be really interesting. So Wario was enough in the head of Shaggy that he was out there saying terrible things about Shaggy for weeks, and Shaggy didn't answer. But the last time we saw Shaggy, he did come out and stand up to Wario. So I wonder if the mind games are now null and void. I wonder if Shaggy's over it. We're gonna find out in that ring tonight.
And here comes our losing big hardcore champion, the People's Champ.
The People's Champ, Shaggy. Zoinks, that is a champion. Look at Shaggy. I'm so happy to see Shaggy back.
We love Shaggy.
We love Shaggy. Is this multiplayer? Not quite, G-Funk Cowboy. We are spectating this great event and watching Shaggy take on Wario. In the chat, there's speculation that Shaggy might need to use a quarter of his Ultra Instinct form's power here tonight. You know, yeah, Wario did really hang with Shaggy in week 1 of this new season. I was really impressed. So, yeah, Shaggy might have to go to a new level that we haven't seen from him before to retain this title.
Yeah. It's definitely going to take every ounce of Shaggy's wrestling ability to hold on to this title tonight.
You know, I think, though, that Shaggy is probably also empowered to come back with how popular he's been on Twitter lately. All of his fans talking about just how strong and great he is. That's got to help when you're feeling down about yourself.
There's definitely a lot of love for the losing big hardcore champion right now.
This is big fight feel here tonight. I've been waiting for this rematch for weeks. I need Shaggy to retain this title and prove Wario wrong. I think we'd all need it. Here we go. That losing big hardcore championship. That's what's up for grabs here. G-Funk Cowboy, how is multiplayer? I don't know. I actually haven't played it.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 500 pounds.
Nope. Yeah, sorry. We unfortunately cannot answer that question, but we're glad you're here.
I spend more time watching this game than playing it.
I also like the dog in your Abby.
From New York, weighing in at 216 pounds.
216 pounds of pure Scooby snack. The gentleman Shaggy.
S. Rogers.
Here we go. That's Rogers. Look, he looks ready. He looks ready. Taking one last look at that hardcore championship where he hands it off to choreographer Brian. He knows exactly what's at stake. He knows exactly what he stands to lose if he can't make Wario shut up here tonight.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I'm worried for Shaggy in this.
I am
really
too. Big kicks from Wario. And Shaggy returning him, kicks to the leg. Here we go. These two, yeah, this is the first, yeah, actually, I don't know. It's tough to say who Shaggy dislikes more at this point. Fred Jones or Wario. Wow. That was a huge kick from Wario, and it just staggered Shaggy. Twitter was right. Shaggy is all powerful. Wario got him up on his shoulders and draping him across that top rope. You know, it's a little shitty of Wario to be using the ropes to his advantage like that. We're just like kind of a gray area in terms of wrestling legality when he's trying to say like, oh Shaggy, like you better not bend the rules or else it means you're a coward. For then Wario to start this match by draping Shaggy's neck across those ropes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that Wario said that could be construed as hypocritical. But, you know, that's why I think Shaggy is looking to just silence Wario tonight.
Yeah. And I honestly, you know, you can question it, but I like the way of a champion that's willing to do that, even if the competitor didn't really earn the right to be here. I like that. I like Shaggy's fighting spirit. And that's true, TNT in the chat, that Shaggy's elevated the hardcore belt higher than we could have ever imagined. That's incredibly true. Shaggy took the hardcore title from being like a showcase for, oh my
Jesus.
god! Shaggy reminding us that this is fucking personal here tonight. That huge knee drop taking Wario off the apron down to the floor.
And then bringing it back into the ring here, making sure to work within the rules.
That's true. Yeah, great call by Shaggy. Maintaining his mission here tonight. I'm happy to see that.
I petition that if Wario loses this match, he has to stop wearing those damn elf boots.
I actually kind of like Wario's elf boots, gotta say. Oh no, catching his feet up in the ropes, delivering a
Can we
massive
get
back
someone to
suplex.
get down there and tighten the damn fucking ring ropes?
Well, I think Penguin might have messed with it when he was
What is
phasing.
this, a goddamn boxing ring from the 80s?
When Penguin was phasing his immaterial body to the ropes, I think it might have messed with
Well,
that ring.
and Raphael was messing with our turnbuckles
That's
so much,
true.
probably loosened them up a bit.
Shades of the Trash Man's mild Bob. Shurgi threw out Wario out of that corner. I'm happy to see that so far it's been pretty much all Shurgi.
I'd go have a word with Raphael, but I don't need another one of my family members turned into an animal.
That's true. Shaggy doing a big step over and showing the fans that he's having a
piece
good
is
time.
over. He threw the peace sign in the air,
Yep.
and then he threw it on the ground.
There will be no peace.
No
tonight.
peace.
Wario will know no peace until Shaggy has retained that title.
Oh, that running drop kick into the corner, bending the back of Shaggy.
Yeah, Wario coming back here. It's interesting they're both favoring leg-based offense. They both want to literally kick the shit out of each other. Shaggy's smart to roll on the way of that kick. Here we go. A punch to the face of a Raggy flex.
Raggy.
Monster Factory Wrestling, hello. How are you on this fine evening? Frazier got a hold of this ring from the Great Power Rudy. We haven't seen a hardcore champion this good since Maxwell Davis in DWA. That's a great comparison. Shaggy also started with a spunky young rookie that became a hero. In the chat, chance of Raggy breaking out.
Did Shaggy manage to legit bust himself open with no contact in a match?
Not yet.
I didn't think so.
Big DT from Shaggy right into the cover. Wario kicking out before one. He's showing Shaggy's gonna take a lot more than that.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Give this fucker what he deserves. Stuchasa! And now I know,
That's
folks, I'm
over.
supposed to be unbiased, and I shouldn't.
Referee,
Right
down there and make the count.
Oh,
He
you
needed to
wonder.
take some time to fix the turnbuckle pad there.
Oh, Shaggy,
No.
Shaggy. I think Shaggy's worried after that. He hit Wario with his best move, but because of that, it had nothing to do with him. Brian having to check the turnbuckle covers, it didn't result in a victory, and Shaggy, I think, I mean, he hasn't used it yet, granted. He hasn't cheated yet, but he just took a step down the path, and I hate to see that.
Well, I think it's when you're a hardcore champion, you know, there's a certain amount of just, you know, like just instinct that kicks in, you know. Yeah, and it's just so like I could see the frustration just wanting to go back to what he knows.
Well, I gotta ask, did you know, if Shaggy gets disqualified, can he still lose his title?
That's a great question. I think we'd have to consult with GM Fraser Crane on that one. Wario taunting him. I think he knows. This is honestly Wario's greatest, this is his dream come true that Shaggy undid that turnbuckle.
Wario knows that he's gotten to Shaggy, and now it's just a matter of time. But oh, Shaggy rolling out. Wario just taking some time to do some stretches.
This is exactly where Wario wants this match to go, because now either he can use that exposed turnbuckle, or Shaggy does, and Wario is proven right. Although Brian just fixed that, so thank you, Brian. We really do have a great referee. I want to just shout out for it to Brian. Oh, missing that kick. Big Wario missing
flying over Shaggy.
Crossbody.
His own vertical working against him.
Yeah, I did not know Wario had it in him, but it would have been better to actually hit the thing.
I tried texting GM Fraser Crane, and the only response I got back was toss salad and string.
Big DT.
So
Shaggy,
we didn't get much of an answer.
Shaggy really taking it to Wario again with another knee drop off the apron to the floor, and then a DDT on the floor. Again, within the rules, but devastating offense. And here we go, another raggy flex. Shaggy likes to set up for the scoop shot, so with that one.
Could Shaggy end this here? Going for a cover.
It's true, he could beat it with the raggy flex. Not quite.
Taking a little too long, I think, to go for the cover on
I think
that.
it may take another Shag shot shot. Shag.
Scoop shots.
Scoob.
I think you're gonna get your wish.
Scoop shots.
Scooby.
Scooby. 1, 2. Oh no! Come on.
God.
Wario is too tough. I hate it.
Wario's elf boots are giving him power.
Shaggy throw him off the ropes. Wario catching the foot, sweeping the leg.
And half grab.
Shaggy, grab the ropes, Shaggy.
Shaggy kicking out of
Able
there.
to counter out of it.
I need to go to the bathroom, but I can't stand to miss a second of this fucking match. I'm highly invested in this outcome, as I'm sure everyone watching is tonight. Shaggy go for another cover. Wario again.
The fans here in the auditorium losing it. Like just look at all the jumping around that is happening out there.
It's a high stakes match. Shaggy again. You know, yeah, you gotta wonder what's the mindset here. Is it having, you know, actually, he hasn't used it. Is he taking up these turnbuckles to lure Wario to false security? Because like I said earlier,
interesting strategy.
Wario gets a confidence boost when he thinks that he's turning Shaggy to the dark side. But he hasn't actually done anything with it, so that could be, Shaggy could be the one playing 3D chess here.
Oh, if we underestimate
And he's
it.
Yeah,
taking
I
off
think
another.
that might be the strategy here.
I
I
can't
trust Shaggy. Oh, wow!
Oh my
Decked his
knockout
fucking
punch.
halls with that forearm strike and taunting him. This is the Shaggy we know and love. This is our Shaggy. He's back.
I can't say I agree with Shaggy on strategy with turnbuckle
Nice.
pads because he is put in just as much danger with them taking off as Wario.
That's true. It is risky. The big hurricane round to the outside.
But Shaggy used to be in hardcore matches, maybe thinking that he could take it.
That's a good point too, Ben.
There's a good points all over the place.
Yeah. These two are brawling. They are going further and further to the compound of the ring, fighting on the ramp. We don't see that very often here at HHWF. Wario bringing it back in. He knows if he wants that hardcore title, he has to win it in the ring. Wow, look at the agility on Wario getting to that top rope. And a big gentleman splash, but a gentleman is the last thing Wario is. The fans in the Steinhammer Ballroom rightfully booing this man. Wario, unfortunately, control this matchup again. Big boot knocking Shaggy down. Uh-oh.
Not a good place for Shaggy to be.
What is this? Oh, no.
Oh, that has got to be the stinkiest butt in the biz.
I wouldn't
Wario-
wish that on my worst enemy.
Wario just disrespecting our hardcore champion. Please, Shaggy. No, not like this.
God.
Not like this.
A new champion.
Wario just snapped the undefeated streak of Shaggy and did it no less by using the stink face. This is the worst possible outcome of this match here tonight. You have to feel for Shaggy.
Oh my God.
You feel for Shaggy, you feel for all the fans tonight, you feel for this company. Our champion was just made a fool of, just embarrassed. Our title's made a mockery of, and now Wario's holding it.
I think we might have to do some investigating. I'm not sure. Whatever that smell in Wario's pants was, may not have been legal to the ring.
It could have been illegal. That's true, and I suspect that's something Wario would do. I absolutely hate to see this.
This is
disgusting. Hardcore champion.
And Wario not even having to win intimidating coworker Brian. He can't just be a good winner. He's a sore winner, Wario is. I fucking hate this man.
Oh, God.
Wario comes in, loses to Shaggy, plants seeds of doubt in Shaggy's mind. Shaggy seemingly overcomes that, and it wasn't enough. Wario just using the nastiest, downright dirtiest tactics to take the belt away from Shaggy. This is fucking awful.
I don't know what to say.
Our new hardcore champion, Wario. What's gonna happen with what's gonna happen to our boy? What's gonna happen to Shaggy?
I don't know.
All right, well we gotta put all that nastiness out of our minds for a moment because we have a huge match here. As the screen says, ladder. We have an 8-women ladder match for the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. The winner of this match is gonna get a briefcase they can use to cash in for a title shot at the HHWF Women's Championship at any time they want. So the stakes here are huge. Competing here tonight for that opportunity, we have Gamora, Elastigirl, Shego, Wonder Woman, Moana, Samus, Lara Croft, and Lola Bunny. They all earned their spot here tonight through a series of qualifying matches that took place over the last few weeks. I cannot wait to see. This is going to be our women's matches. For anyone watching that's not familiar, our women's division is known for its brutality. They frequently spill out of the ring, throw each other into the steps and the barricades. They fight like there's no tomorrow. And when you add that that natural kind of disposition into an 8-women ladder match, this match is gonna get fucking bonkers.
Well, this will be the second ladder match in our women's division history, and the first one, if you remember, was an incredible match between Lapis and X-23.
Yeah, and X-23, you know, it's interesting that the two-time former champion did not win her way into this tournament. She was beat by Lola Bunny, which kind of makes me think that Lola Bunny might actually be the favorite to win this here tonight. That's where I'm putting my bet. Lola Bunny almost beat Judy Hopps in her first night here and then beat X-23. My money here for Money in the Bank is on Lola Bunny. Ben Burge, what about you?
I'm going to go with Lara Croft. I think that Lara has a lot of practices rock climbing a lot and has a lot of upper body strength, and I think that's going to come in handy when it comes to a ladder match.
That's a great take as well. Burge?
I got Samus in this.
So it's Samus. That's interesting. What's
Samus, I mean, she used to kill aliens for real.
That's true. Killing aliens is a pretty good prerequisite for being a professional wrestler. Let us know in the chat who you're betting on here. There's lots to choose from. And here we see the ladders all lined up in the ramp, the entryway. You know, Ben, you point out that there has been a ladder match here before, but never like this. Never with this many ladders, this many competitors. Not with this Money in the Bank on the line.
A lot of booze out there in the HHW
Yeah.
universe.
Sorry, guys, we're trying.
I think they're just not fans of Shego.
Let's see if they're fans of Samus. I love Sam S.
Alright, sorry, I'm back. I got a text that my windshield had been smashed in. So, look, Luigi, I don't know what I did this time, but enough. Enough is enough. I'm just a humble commentator.
I drive a Geo Metro.
The audience in the chat is weighing in. I see people going for Shego, people saying Moana, someone agreeing with me going Lola Bunny. And then, but they are saying that they stand Samus, if you will. Look at this, Samus is a cool entrance.
Yeah.
Samus ready here tonight. Bird, your pick's looking good.
That's what I'm saying. I know how to pick them. Except when my picks lose.
You know, I think it would be great if everyone in the chat sent their best wishes to Shaggy after what's happened here tonight. I think we gotta make sure our champion doesn't fall into a dark place. Here we go, Elastigirl. She had a great showing in her qualifier.
Now, what do you think it is in this match that just stopped Elastigirl from like, whoop, arm stretch up, take title?
I'm glad you brought that up, Verge, because here in HHWF we have a lot of super-powered individuals and people that have like very like effective weaponry and such. They all, when they sign their contracts, agree not to use those abilities in the ring.
Oh, so they can't use those abilities, but the Eldritch turtles can turn my wife into a horse.
It didn't happen in a ring.
That didn't happen in a ring, Bird. That's exactly right.
This company is horse shit.
So Elastigirl is going to have to, you know, just much like when Supers were in hiding, Elastigirl's going to have to blend in and be just like everybody else and try to win this ladder match fair and
Making
square.
these people hide who they really are for shame.
Yeah, well, I'm sure her husband's not happy about it. He's you know, an outspoken proponent of Supers not having to blend in, but Elastigirl, I'm sure, is up to that challenge. And Lara Croft, you know, like we said when she won 2 weeks ago to get into this match, if you do a cartwheel in your entrance, you are like 30 times more likely to win your match.
I really like how she does the Fupa pass.
It's
proposing.
She knows what she's about. Laura's confident and doing cartwheels, and it's always a good strategy. Laura is like putting on a show for the fans, but also like glaring at them. Not sure what that's about. Nothing you can say, Miss TNT. Ah, shit. Water spilled on my laptop. Luigi! Fuck! These fans are ready to see some thrilling ladder action.
But not yet.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm just saying that I know there's more entrances. They're just ready. And here, Green Beige here to compete tonight. Gamora doesn't probably like when I call her that. I should beware making more enemies on the roster, but I just can't help myself.
Wait, didn't she get murdered by overpowered Grimace?
You know, that was another territory, another promotion.
Okay, that's in continuity.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, folks, I might have to leave before this match gets over. I got a client dinner I have to go to.
You got a client with your important judge business?
Yes, I am defending, this is funny, I'm actually defending a horse who was kicked by my white horse.
You're defending the horse, not your white horse, but the other horse?
Law's fucked up, dude.
Perk, I don't need to question you. You're a judge, I'm not. Do judges typically defend people? Is that in the job description of what a judge does?
Oh shit, I thought I was a lawyer.
We're in the darkest timeline. That makes sense.
Well, I'm
Shaggy's
still going out to dinner with the horse whom my white horse picked.
Well, don't let that influence your decision making when you bring that gavel down, alright? We want fairness here.
You know, it's just sometimes I go into the courtroom and I sit at the lawyer table instead of the judge table, and my bailiff has to let me know that I'm not a lawyer.
So I was under the impression that you had a buster sword from Final Fantasy and you use as a gavel because you're a judge. When you thought you were a lawyer, why did you think you had the sword?
I was just a badass lawyer.
I can't argue with that. I don't think anyone really can.
But enough of that. We are off to a big start here in this 8-women ladder match.
Yeah, this match is already as chaotic as I anticipated it would be. Wonder Woman thrown to the outside by Elastigirl. Shego looks like she's on her way out too. Yep, Lara taking her out as well. This is going to be a hard match to call. There's a lot going on.
Come on, Samu. Don't make me depressed.
I don't know if we can be any more depressed than
After
watching
Shaggy
Shaggy
losing his fucking belt.
Then, you astutely pointed out before we went on the air that you thought that these competitors might pair off this way, and you were exactly right.
Yeah, well, it's kind of unless you're going to start forming alliances with other people, this is the only way you can really do it. You know, you can't just start like running around punching people randomly.
Oh God! You don't see that?
Well, I just saw Lola Bunny get her fucking face rearranged.
Moana just scoop slammed Samus back first on the steps.
Yeah.
Damn, Moana.
But that's what, at this point, you just need to figure out who you think is your biggest competition and try to take them out as early as you can.
Elastigirl just scoops that Wonder Woman on the apron, too. This is fucking hell. For the competitors, it's great for us.
And Elastigirl going for the ladder now. We have our first ladder in the ring.
But I'm sure the first of many.
Elastigirl just tagged
Elastigirl
Wonder Woman.
tagging Wonder Woman, knocking her on her ass, and then strutting. I love Elastigirl. Wonder Woman getting out of that, pushing her to the ropes, and getting her out of there. Smart strategy. Oh no, she's following her.
Thank
Less
God.
smart, because now Moana's alone in the
Moana's setting
ladder.
up.
Thank God our tech team for this amazing camera.
And Moana at the top.
Moana
Going for the case.
Samus has to get in there quick because everyone else is distracted with fighting each other. Lara Croft getting involved too.
Oh,
Moana was inches away
to get Moana off that ladder.
from a briefcase, from a contract that could promise greatness. Now Samus getting a chance, but Lara trying to tip that ladder. Moana working together.
Samus hanging on.
Oh my God!
Samus.
Wonder Woman catching power slam onto the ladder.
My
Jesus
God.
Christ.
This match is fucking awesome.
Is it too late to change my pick?
Yeah, I don't know. You are a judge. It's your call. This is quite the spectacle. Samus hanging on that briefcase. Another competitor pulling the ladder when she's dangling by the briefcase, and Wonder Woman catching her out of the air, power up here on the ladder.
What a fantastic sequence by these 8 very talented women.
Big spear from Elastigirl to Shego. Lola sliding in after taking out Samus on the outside. Samus is going to have a hard time bouncing back at this one. She's taking, oh God, ladder to the fucking gut.
Seems that Corona's finally starting to get some offense there on the outside.
Lola choosing to use the ladder as a weapon.
Oh god, Gamora just gave Wonder Woman a brainbuster on the knee. That's the move that won her.
And what's Moana setting up out here?
Moana's setting up the ladder between the ring and the barricade. That's a very dangerous thing to have sitting there when these 8 women are competing here.
And Samus quickly up the ladder, going for the briefcase.
Samus
Shego going to tip the ladder.
Yeah, Samus
Can't seem to do it yet.
Samus seems to be the one with her eyes on the prize the most here tonight.
Elastigirl does it.
I don't know if Elastigirl realizes that Samus is up there.
Samus is about to win it.
Lara Croft, just in time.
Oh my god.
Stopping Samus. Lara Croft and Shego working together to break Samus down off that ladder. Now Shego pulling
Shego might win it here.
Lara Croft and Elastigirl move the ladder in the situation. Shego dangling.
Elastigirl taking advantage.
Shego would love nothing more after her legacy in this women's division than to win this briefcase. She
I
lost
thought
her grip.
Shego had it.
That's a long way to fall. Lola tossing Moana into that ladder.
And, oh no!
Snake Eyes on that ladder.
This match, I think I can safely say is living up to our expectations here for the action we saw coming.
You can just look anywhere and there's something going on that you want to see.
Oh yeah,
Wild Hops in the chat thinking Elastigirl's teamed up with Samus.
And Lara climbing quickly up that ladder. Nobody else around.
Using that climbing experience. Talk about Ben. That was a quick ascent
that
up that ladder.
That has got to be pretty close to loosening up.
Gamora and Shego working together to stop Lara. Lara fighting back, still on that ladder. She's having to fend off 3 opponents at once, though. Throwing Gamora all the way down.
And Samus
falling her down.
With Shego's
ladder dropping on
tipping the
Gamora.
ladder.
Jesus.
You gotta wonder how much of these women's bodies take from these gigantic balls. From the top of the ladder or from where the briefcase is hanging. You know, if any one of us took that fall, we'd be out for like 3 days.
Yes.
These competitors have to get back up and keep trying to win.
Charmander survived that pile driver earlier tonight. These women can survive now.
Big cross body off the top rope to the floor from Samus.
Elastigirl with a spear on Lara. Lara rolling out to the outside.
Big deadlift power. Big like
deadlift alley-oop.
Yeah, something like that. Elastigirl taking Moana out right to the back of the head.
Lola to the outside now. It is just Moana and Elastigirl in the ring. Gamora trying to get involved, finally getting to her feet. Chasing Elastigirl into that ring, but Elastigirl is at the top of there, trying to get that briefcase.
Gamora trying to stop her.
Not having much luck yet.
Elastigirl will not give up her grip on that briefcase.
Finally knocking Elastigirl's grip loose.
Oh my god. Gamora, big power move off the ladder. And picking her right back up to do more damage. Missing a kick. And Elastigirl gets her the hell out of there.
Gamora back on the outside again.
How much time in this match has Gamora actually spent in the ring?
Not a lot. But, Gamora's a brawler. I think Gamora likes to have
Samus alone in the ring, going for that briefcase again.
Yet again, Samus seems to be, keeping an eye the most on that briefcase and, picking out the opportune times to go up there. I would say her strategy tonight has been prime. Until she got thrown against Moana.
I see what you did there with the prime.
Yeah. Pretty dang dude.
How far will she go in this match?
Oh no. Elastigirl contesting. These two battling back and forth. The strikes on top of the ladder. Lara Croft getting involved yet again. Yanking Elastigirl down.
Moana up there alone again. Lara trying to push the ladder over.
Got it down. Another competitor hanging in the briefcase, only being powerbombed by the.
And Lara Croft said over. Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
This is awesome. This is what commentators do.
Wonder Woman. Is Wonder Woman gonna win this thing?
After this chaos,
everybody distracted. Shego going up.
Look at the carnage.
Jim, Razor Crane, just let me know the body bags are on the way down to this ring.
You know, Frazier's not the nicest, but at least he's looking out in that capacity. Lola trying to stop Shego from winning here. This might be the most exciting match in the history of
Oh my god, Shego won!
Shego!
Lola trying to knock the ladder over, but not having any luck. Shego comes away with the Money in the Bank.
I can't believe it.
You know, Shego's had a questionable history in this company, and, you know, I don't doubt that she will use underhanded tactics to, you know, apply this briefcase to get her towards that title. But I gotta say, I actually am kind of happy for her tonight. She's been in this company the longest I've ever run that rank tonight, and she's always, you know, it's been like a bridesmaid bride situation with Shego. She's been like involved in the title pictures, like friends with the champion, enemies of the champion, but she's never gotten her hands on that belt. This is the best shot she's ever got at it. Shego is now your Miss Money in the Bank, or Mrs. Money in the Bank. Not sure which is more appropriate, but Shego's holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, and that means that whenever Shego damn well pleases, she can challenge Judy Hopps for the title. Judy could have just had a match. Judy could be fresh. It's up to Shego.
It's at any point, whenever.
Yes, whenever. That's good, and that briefcase is valid for the next calendar year. So the next year of the women's division is going to be very, very interesting.
Lola Bunny, or
Judy Hopps.
Judy Hopps officially has a target on her back.
And speaking of interesting, here we have a match that if you're watching the chat, you might be thinking, hi, what the fuck? And I'm here to tell you exactly what the fuck. So Fraser Crane is looking for his next big titan after the Hulk didn't really pan out for him. He kind of betrayed him and beat his ass at SummerSlam. And then the Beast was beaten by Crash in that submission match. Fraser's looking for their next big titan to represent them. And so they are launching what is called the Titans Showcase. And periodically here in AHWF, Fraser's going to be putting on these matches between gigantic, powerful competitors and to try to find who is the true best Titan in HHWF. And the first of the Titans Showcase here is the Big Dog versus Big Buff Kitty. I'm
This
excited.
is the kind of match that you won't get anywhere else.
I can say that with 100% certainty. And I'm excited because we've never seen either of these two competitors before. I don't know where they came from. I don't know what their deal is. All I know is that they're big animals. I don't know what their deal is, alright? You know, you ever just look at competitors and you're just like, that's a big dog, fuck. You know?
I don't know. Never, I had a dog growing up. I'm more of a cat guy now.
Yeah,
you know, I don't know.
Interesting tattoo on the big dog. It's my yard. That's a bold statement that they wear on their chest.
Well, you know, dogs
For the big dog, Roman Reigns get over his cancer already.
Nope, but here's a different big dog.
Alright, I must be departing.
You're not gonna stick around to see who wins between the big dog and Big Buff Kitty?
Listen, kid, Judge is a little bit busy wife, and I got a date with a horse.
Alright, well if you two are a busy judge of the date with a horse, you gotta leave at any point in this broadcast, don't worry, we understand, and the video will be waiting for you on youtube.com/AlienHappyHour. The video on demand, you can always watch the shows you missed, or you can rewatch your favorite shows, and you can finish out pay-per-views you had to leave during part of. It's all good, it's all there for you.
Gotta love VODs.
Gotta love
I am very excited to see how this show turns out. I hate Mr. Clean.
Yes.
And go Al.
Alright, before you leave, Verge, I appreciate that shout out to the main event. Who is your pick to win this Titans Showcase?
This Titan show, Big Dog.
Well, thank you for your very quick and ready answer. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, this pussy ain't got a shot.
All right.
Oh, no, I meant like cat.
No, I know.
Okay.
No, I know what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've been around the block before.
So make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Well, so I'll put you down for Big Dog, man, and we'll move on.
All right.
All right, you guys have a good rest of the show.
You too.
Hope the fans enjoy.
You're not
And if
happy.
they don't, I'll send them to jail.
You heard that right there, folks. If you don't enjoy this show tonight, you are going to fucking jail. So you'd better hope you have a good time. Look at this.
I'm going to enjoy this match.
Look at the abs on this Big Buff Kitty.
Well,
You know,
it has the name for a reason.
yeah, truth in advertising, Ben. But look how comfortable Big Dog looks in this ring. You know, these two may be amateurs, but they're not acting like it. They're acting like they've been there before. They're dressed for the job they want. Wow. Good start to the match from Big Buff Kitty, ducking a flying clothesline from the Big Dog and delivering one of their own, but missing a punch. You know, the lack of experience already showing a little bit, but it's okay. We welcome newcomers here.
Yeah, you know, I mean, some of our competitors can make it look easy,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's really incredibly difficult.
That's a good point. And Big Buff Kitty dragging those claws into the neck of the big dog. If you're in the chat, let us know who you got.
I'm also gonna go with the big dog in this one.
Then I guess I'm gonna go against type here and go Big Buff Kitty. Even though they looked like they were convulsing after the damage being done to them by the big dog. TNT in the chat pointing out, good God, these two titans make Brian look like a chew toy. Which is exactly, you know, Frazier, much like other wrestling owners, just loves big competitors. And Frazier's getting exactly what he wants here with this. You gotta think he's giddy.
Yeah, well, exactly. And
oh my God!
Two monster competitors that are vying for the opportunity to be Frazier's enforcer.
It's fucking hoss time. It's time for the hosses. Bring out the big boys for Frazier Crane. Big Buff Kitty applying some kind of almost like a Cobra clutch, I think it might have been, and then a Russian leg sweep with it. And then a camel clutch sitting out on the back of the big dog. You know, dogs don't like to be ridden in that fashion, and the Big Buff Kitty knows that.
Oh, the Superman punch.
Damn.
Crypto the super dog flying through the air.
Big Buff Kitty looking a little loopy with those wide eyes as Big Dog is teeing off on their head. You know
TNT in the chat saying, I love Boar Sticky Bun.
That's almost incomprehensible. Brian coming in for the cover, coming in for the count. And Big Dog looking real happy, being a good boy, posing for the audience. You know, it's hard, I already threw my lot in a Big Buff Kitty, but it's hard to root against.
Oh, another Superman punch.
Yeah, it's hard to root against the Big Dog, especially when he's executing moves like that. Big Buff Kitty surviving though, keeping me in the game. Making me look good. Make me proud, Big Buff Kitty. Make me proud. Crawling, as cats often do. You know, Ben, it might seem obvious to point out, but it hasn't come up yet. The Big Buff Kitty probably has 9 lives, and probably also will land on their feet. So
two things that would really help you in a wrestling match.
Yeah, especially if you're taking a spear from the Big Dog. But that's gonna be it. I gotta hand it to you and Burge both. The Big Dog won here tonight. The first victor of Frazier Crane's Titans Showcase. It was a pretty impressive showing from the Big Dog.
Yeah, definitely looking dominant, looking like somebody that you wouldn't want to get in the ring with.
Not at all. I mean, I might want to get in the ring to pet the Big Dog, shake the Big Dog's hand, take pictures with the Big Dog.
You mean the Big Dog's paw.
Sorry, yes, you're right. Take pictures to increase my social media likes with the dog, but I wouldn't want to fight the Big Dog. Taylor, people in the chat are trying to theorize about who the Big Dog truly is. I don't know why you can't just say that's just a Big Dog. What is this? It's Frazier's ex-Titan, Frazier's former enforcer, the Beast, and coming in and rocking the Big Dog with those fists. Big Dog battling back. Oh, missing that clothesline. That's not gonna help. The Beast and the Big Dog fighting. You gotta wonder oh no.
Oh man. Beast was trying to come in here and say something, and the Big Dog not having any of it.
Yeah, this is looking good for Big Dog. To take it to the Beast like this. I thought, when Beast showed up, I was worried for Big Dog. Now I'm worried for Beast. The Big Dog is saying, look, motherfucker.
This truly is his yard.
Yeah, this is my yard. It says so on my chest. Read the sign. And yeah, stay out of my business.
And the Big Dog telling the old guard to get out of the way.
Wow, this is a night of surprises. And the night is off to its last match, and we have no idea what kind of surprises are in store for us here.
I mean, yeah, with all the stuff that's happened tonight, this could go anyway. I mean, is Weird Al going to make it to a year, or is he going to get cut short by Trunks or Mr. Clean?
Yeah, the odds are not in Weird Al's favor. both because Weird Al and Trunks have both beaten him in the weeks leading up to this, and because the Triple Threat is notorious for being bad for champions because they don't have to be involved in the finish. So Mr. Clean or Trunks could pin each other, and Weird Al will still lose that coveted HHWF Men's Championship. We're going to find out what's going to happen here in tonight's main event shortly. But yeah, this has been a storied rivalry between these three competitors. Mr. Clean showed up on his first night and beat Weird Al. Then he came out and talked down on Weird Al, the fans, and HHWF as a whole, saying that we're all dirty and we all deserve a champion we can be proud of, unlike Weird Al, in the form of Mr. Clean. Then Weird Al asked Trunks to have a kind of exhibition tune-up match with them to get him warmed up for his rematch with Mr. Clean, and then Trunks beat Weird Al too, but then was attacked after the match by Mr. Clean, involving all three of them in this sordid little triangle. So each of these competitors has a stake at, to claim at the men's championship, and we're going to find out who's going to win it tonight.
I'd like you to remind everybody that tonight's show, like all shows, are brought to you by patreon.com/alienhappyhour, where if you want to help support this little project and things like it, we appreciate any dollars you have to toss. Patreon.com/alienhappyhour, right, Chris?
Yeah, and you know what else is right, is that for $5 a month, at every pay-per-view after this one, so at the next big event like this, if you give $5 a month on Patreon, you will get to vote on a bonus match that happens on one of these shows. So I can't wait to put the power in the hands of the people and give back to our audience, because I love our HHWF fans.
Yeah, so you can directly influence the show.
Yes. Also, the show is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Good call, TNT. I also love the sentence now. The big dog said, "I thought I told you never to come here," to the Beast. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So there you go, Trunks. I feel like Trunks is the sleeper pick in this match, considering that the real big personal beef is between this man, Mr. Clean, and Weird Al.
Yeah.
But Trunks is a former tag team champion and a former Judge Bridge champion, so they could very easily come out of this on top. In fact, it actually might benefit Trunks that, they have their issues with Mr. Clean, and they're not afraid to fight Weird Al, their friend, but it might suit them that the other two hate each other and will probably be going for each other's throats. Trunks could easily take advantage of that kind of situation and come out here as the champion. And here's Mr. Clean, who unfortunately I have to say has just as good of a chance of winning because he's vicious and he's talented, and it's a bad combination. He beat our champion Weird Al on his first night with a straight right hand that he calls the clean clock, and then he made short work of Trunks as well. Granted, it was from behind, and he knocked him onto the turnbuckle face first, but he did lay Trunks out as well.
Yeah, he played a little dirty with Trunks.
Which is ironic, considering this whole deal is supposed to be that he wants everything clean. I wonder what he thinks of this arena here tonight, but that's not important, because here is what this night and this event is all about. This show is in honor of our beloved champion, Weird Al. It's named after those decorative drums to make him feel at home.
Yeah.
And look at how he feels among his fans that he's been standing up for here in his hometown of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
No better champion to name our anniversary show after. Someone who has carried that mantle of being the face of AHHWF for nearly a year.
For the entire time this company has existed, Weird Al has been a fixture. The very first show, a year ago tomorrow, Weird Al beat Goku in the main event, and here he is in the main event a year later, defending the Alien Happy Hour Men's Championship. This is going to be a hell of a main event. TNT saying, "Boo, fuck Mr. Clean, I want to be stinky forever." And that's kind of what Weird Al's point was. We accept everyone here in HHWF. Clean, stinky, it don't matter. We love everyone that sets foot in this arena or watches in the chat. Wow, that's an unexpected way to start this match. Mr. Clean bowing out as the two friends go for each other.
Well, I think Trunks maybe sending a message to Al going, "Listen, it's nothing personal, but I need another title."
Yeah. And now Trunks has delivered two gigantic flying kicks to both of his opponents here. Big chop from Trunks to Mr. Clean, setting against him. And now both competitors we like beating up on the one we don't. Like to see that. Weird Al paintbrushing the face of Mr. Clean, getting some revenge there after the weeks we've been seeing between those two. And then Trunks and Weird Al exchanging blows. Wow, big, gnarly enziguri to the face and a sleeper slam. This is some fucking fast and furious action.
How about Out Strong?
This is exactly what I wanted out of this match. These three top-tier competitors in HHW have given it their all. For the greatest prize in the land, nonetheless. Trunks setting up Weird Al on that middle rope. It's going for here. Hitting the ropes. Dodging Mr. Clean. A big, I forget what that's called. Forgive me. Mr. Clean delivering a neck breaker, though. I know what that one is. And a fist drop. You know, Mr. Clean's most deadly weapon are those sparkly, shiny fists. And they're the immaculate wannabe champion, Mr. Clean. Taken down by a big pop-up dropkick from Trunks. Weird Al back in the ring. Oh, wow. Went for some kind of discus maneuver, but Trunks knocked him down before he could deliver it.
Those chops, those face chops.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really enjoying, you know, I hate that it's giving Mr. Clean the opportunity to sit and gloat and be spared from all this, but I am really enjoying watching Weird Al and Trunks go at it like this. Of just like, look, like, we are friends outside the ring, but like, this is the main event of Al In, like, we're going for it.
Yeah, this is the chance to be the face of the company, to be like an AHHWF champion. I mean, that is not something you want to pass up.
They're going to a level they didn't in that tune-up match we saw on one of the weekly shows. They're really putting the pedal to the metal here. Mr. Clean going for the first cover of the match on Weird Al, and Al escaping, while Trunks is recovering on the outside of the ring. Our fans in the chat noting that Mr. Clean is spinning Trunks' clock. He's also doing some and Trunks coming back, knocking Mr. Clean down. I really love to see people knocking Mr. Clean to the ground. Oh, Trunks was setting up for a Masenko, and Mr. Clean kind of with a punch and a big pay dirt. And stomping on the back of the head of Weird Al. Mr. Clean is a downright dirty son of a bitch. Oh no, and a clean clock to Al. That's the move that beat him the first time. Mr. Clean can win the title here. Golden Mona's down after the clean clock. Oh, Weird Al surviving.
Geez.
Weird Al showing.
Mr. Clean was almost our champion there for a moment.
I hate to imagine. God, Mr. Clean is dominating. This is exactly the way he's been telling us this match was gonna go the whole time. But yeah. I don't like his tactics. Mr. Clean is a hell of a competitor. There's a big Masenko to his chest from Trunks.
That Trunks is the opportunity. Weird Al is down.
Trunks going for the cover. Weird Al getting to his feet, and Mr. Clean kicking out. So far, you know, to our point, like, Weird Al has not been able to try to pin one of his opponents yet. Oh, big regal flex from Trunks. Dumping Mr. Clean on the back of his shiny bald head. Trunks pushing out Weird Al and taunting in his face. Weird Al getting right back up and bringing the boost to him.
Oh, and then going for the walls. Oh. Mr. Clean is down. Al's got the walls locked in.
Submission predicament. Trunks trying to crawl, looking for the ropes or some other way. Trying to crawl to Brian, who's checking to see if he's going to give up. Weird Al let him go. And going for the cover while Mr. Clean is trying to get in there. Trunks getting out just in time. And Weird Al taunting. There we go. The champion's showing he's in this game too. And Clean delivering a nasty kick. Oh! A code breaker from Weird Al.
1, 2.
Oh! I thought that was it, Ben.
Oh God, I thought that we had it.
It's all right. Our champion's still feeling it, feeling the momentum. Not losing a step there whatsoever. Not faltering. He's still confident. Big shoulder tackle. Here we go. Weird Al making a big comeback. Second shoulder tackle. Mr. Clean throwing him over to the ropes. Thinks he's got him. But Weird Al runs across the apron up to the top. Here we go. Big flying axe handle. Mr. Clean. Weird Al firing up our fans.
Trunk's back up now.
Oh, Trunks cutting off the momentum. This could be it. That's a move Trunks favors. One of the stronger ones in his arsenal, but Weird Al's still in it. This match is, wow, Weird Al just standing straight up and going for the hold after that kick.
Trying to lock in the walls again.
He's going for it. Weird Al trying to end this and keep his title. Looks like Trunks again trying to crawl away. Mr. Clean standing up. Trunks surviving again. This is a hell of a main event, man. We are privileged to be watching this. Mr. Clean going for another one of his signature maneuvers on Trunks. Trunks fighting out with the elbow. And that big drop kick yet again.
Mr. Clean crawling to the corner. But Trunks says, I'm not finished with you yet.
All three of these competitors showing what they're made of. Trunks covering Mr. Clean, and not enough. All three of these competitors told each other and the viewing audience, like, look, like, I'm gonna win this title. And right now, like, any of them could. Huge back body drop from Mr. Clean, and another code breaker.
Go for the cover, Al. Go for the cover.
Could this be it? Oh, God. And Weird Al busting out another taunt, letting all his fans know, hey, I'm not going to let this get to me. And oh my God, Weird Al dirtying Mr. Clean, kicking dirt on him, but Trunks taking advantage of that personal moment between the two, a big gut buster. Mr. Clean's got to be losing it on the ground. Weird Al surviving. Our fans in the chat talking about they've had to deal with some serious heartbreaks. Oh! Wow! Low Weird Al to his friend.
Remember though, that goes in a triple threat match. There are no team moves.
Weird Al did not break the rules. He might have just broken the rules of friendship. But Mr. Clean taking out the drop into the back and taking advantage of the cover. No!
Oh.
Mr. Clean. So Weird Al.
Mr. Clean blindsided Weird Al and took the win.
Yeah, Weird Al delivered a low blow to Trunks, questionable, surprising maneuver, but well within the rules. Then Mr. Clean blindsides Al, gets him out of the ring where he can't break it up, and pins Trunks off the damage Weird Al did to his friend with a low blow. This is a shocking conclusion to Al in here, Ben. I can't believe the circumstances of it have almost like numbed me to the fact that Mr. Clean is now our champion, the bastard that came out and said that Weird Al was a dirty hippie, that the fans were morons and unkempt and insulted and some of the entire company. That guy is now our champion, holding our highest belt and representing all of us.
And Al to lose his title, not even being involved in the pin, to lose his title at the show that bears his name here on our anniversary.
Weird Al was so close, Ben. You know that Weird Al, first of all, Weird Al would not want to lose this championship on the 1-year anniversary of HHWF. You know how badly you wanted to make it to a full year as champion, but unfortunately, the negative happened and the positive didn't. This is quite the down ending to our 1-year show. What is going to happen to this company, Ben, with Mr. Clean as the HHWF champion?
I know, I cannot believe the way that things played out. I mean, two of our most established champions went down tonight.
Two despicable competitors, no less.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not a great thing for a commentator to say, but I am at a loss for words.
Yeah, well, I think you're just echoing the sentiments of everyone in the arena here tonight. We've seen a lot of shocking upsets, a lot of frankly disappointing outcomes, but I think there's no way around it that this was an exciting show, and there are a lot of questions out of tonight, and so I will be looking forward to being right back here next Thursday to find out what's going to happen in this entirely new HHWF landscape. 2019 is a hell of a different animal for HHWF.
Yeah, a lot of questions, and we'll be looking for a lot of answers. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and we hope that we'll see you next week here on youtube.com/Alien Happy Hour for another episode of AHHWF.
Have a good night, folks. Drive safe.